That happy hour debate just wrapped up. Now, the candidates who took part in that debate are averaging about 1% or lower in the polls. The city initially told us there was about 25 gallons of this liquid that was dumped into the storm drain. Just tonight, they say it was actually more like 75 to 100 gallons. I want to show you how it works. Parents really would have no idea what to look for. Now, this one is labeled as Audio Manager, and when you open it up, that's exactly what it looks like. But when you activate the app and type in a special passcode, it takes you right to your secret files. Negotiations have now been going on for 3 hours, and they're still trying to get that 33-year-old man out from the back of the deputy's patrol car safely. We want to show you a live look at this scene. This is about 100 yards away from where I'm standing. Do you realize that you're violating a federal law by restricting service animals in this business? Why are you trying to impersonate a law enforcement officer? She says the boys got the idea off a video they saw on YouTube. Now, just doing a quick YouTube search here, you can see there are thousands of videos people have posted of them lighting themselves on fire. And according to court documents, police found more than 300 photos of boys undressing on the suspect's phone. The protest happened under this pavilion with people around, and police say that's why she's being charged with arson. With something expanding this big inside your pet's stomach, vets say that it can cause some serious damage. In that courtroom, the alleged gunman shouted that he's guilty. He also said he's a, quote, warrior for the babies.
Protect the babies. Let's let it all come out. Truth. Kill the babies. That's what Planned Parenthood does.
The accused Planned Parenthood shooter made several outbursts during his court hearing today. He referenced the shooting many times.
Nobody will ever know the amount of blood I saw inside that place.
He interrupted his defense attorney frequently. Daniel King, who was also an attorney for James Holmes.
Do you know who this lawyer is? He's the lawyer for the Batman shooter that drugged them all up, and that's what they want to do to me.
The defense raised concerns that they believe Deer is not competent to make decisions for himself. They asked the judge for more time to assess Deer's mental state.
Judge, we cannot begin to make a determination about the nature or the depth of Mr. Deer's mental illness until we receive full disclosure.
The judge has allowed the next step to be postponed to give the defense more time to determine Deer's competency.
I'm not going to agree to their mental health evaluations where they want to take me and put me under psychotropic drugs so that I can't talk like the Batman guy.
Finished? Okay.
Deer is facing multiple charges for each of the victims. The rights for those with service animals are protected under state and federal law. We found one local business who is telling service animals to keep out. They took down the sign after we talked to them and said they didn't realize what they were doing was against the law. Service animals are essential to help their owners go about their daily lives.
A service animal has been trained to perform a specific task for an individual with a disability. And so that allows the person with a disability to be able to go in and out of businesses and go about their daily work.
Maggie Sims works with the Rocky Mountain Americans with Disabilities Act Center, and she was shocked when we told her we found a business with this sign. It specifically reads, "No service animals."
Businesses are required to allow service animals under Title III of the Americans with Disabilities Act. So to have a policy just refusing to allow a service animal would be illegal.
So we went to check it out. Do you realize that you're violating a federal law by restricting service animals in this business?
Oh.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know.
They say they didn't realize it was against the law to keep service animals out. The ADA Center says that can be part of the problem.
To my knowledge, there's not a formal way to brief individuals on this with businesses.
Once we talked with the people working there, they pulled the sign down. They tell me they won't be refusing service animals anymore. That happy hour debate just wrapped up. Now, the candidates who took part in that debate are averaging about 1% or lower in the polls. The city initially told us there was about 25 gallons of this liquid that was dumped into the storm drain. Just tonight, they say it was actually more like 75 to 100 gallons. I want to show you how it works. Parents really would have no idea what to look for. Now, this one is labeled as Audio Manager, and when you open it up, that's exactly what it looks like. But when you activate the app and type in a special passcode, it takes you right to your secret files. Do you realize that you're violating a federal law by restricting service animals in this business?